Banana peel! It worked! Mario Kart Live, home circuit. Flip to the back. That's a lot of words. Your room is your racetrack. Use a mushroom. Get chomped by a piranha plant. Blah 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 blah. Okay, here we open it. I guess. Oh, more words. Yes, I love words. Download the game. Wait, does this not come with the cartridge? Charge your cart. Oh, at least it has a battery. I was worried I was gonna have to get some TV remotes to look for some old AAAs or something. That's a great first glimpse of a box. More box. What's this? Oh, the whole thing just pulled out. Oh, this is the race car. Wow, look at that! Mamma mia! Very light, very cheap feeling. Except for the tires that are actually rubber and looks like you can actually kind of puncture them. Here's the camera that makes the AR possible for this whole gaming thing, whatever you want to call it. Okay, hold on, Mario. We'll get back to you later. What's all this crap? It looks like it's telling me not to open my wallet, but considering this is like $100, I kind of already did that, so that would have been nice earlier. Oh, okay. These are the little flagpoles you're supposed to set up your track with. So one has Mario and a banana on it. Two has Luigi and shells. And three has death and drugs. Again, I'm really annoyed that it doesn't come with a cartridge or a case for the cartridge. I'm that kind of guy. I like to collect stuff like that. And this is like a super tiny USB-C. All right, let's set up a track and get this going. So I had about 1 or 2 days to kind of test this thing out, and I'm gonna give my final thoughts about the whole package. First of all, I kind of like it. So the first thing is I want to talk about are these little cardboard cutouts that come with the actual device itself. They're very easy to set up and then actually put away. These little stands kind of slide in and out and you just kind of pop them in. But due to the fact that they're cardboard, they're very light and it's very easy to crash into them with your car. So unless you put like a bunch of books on each stand, you are going to be accidentally crashing into the sides of these and it'll kind of ruin up your track each time even if you crash into it once. I really like these little things they added to the package. They didn't seem like they needed to add something like this, but it gives like a cool holographic rainbow effect in game. Just a nice little touch to add more to your track, and it really just looks nice in game. The setup process for this device is actually very easy. You would hold up the camera to a QR code on the screen and it would pair almost instantly and go through the whole setup process. The setup process is very cute and very intuitive actually. In game it shows that Lakitu is like painting the front of your wheels and you drive around the actual course that you want, whether it be straight through the actual field banners or doing some curves along the way. The actual car and camera remembers exactly how you drove through them, so it actually doesn't really matter too much exactly where you place the banners. They're just more of a checkpoint system for the camera and car to remember. So setup, I have no complaints. It's very easy to create new tracks and edit ones you've already made as well. But I will say that the actual camera on this thing shows on your Switch feed is actually very good for the quality wise. The latency of the device is very good actually. I did not really notice that much latency when driving this thing via the Switch. The interesting is the Switch actually connects to it directly. I'm not sure if it's using Bluetooth or what. I imagine it's something very similar to that. However, the actual range of the device signal is not very good. If you start going around maybe a meter away, you start very quickly losing connection and it shows up in your feed very well. That just starts staggering quite a bit. So if you build a very long track, I mean, you technically could, but you do have to actually follow around the toy while you're driving it. Battery life on the car itself, it doesn't seem to be very long. I feel like an hour and a half on a full charge is about what I would get on average. So for the actual camera itself, I'm kind of confused because in the game there's like different environmental modes. There's daylight and that's actually it right now. I don't know if they're planning to have a night mode or they plan to later on, but I figured that maybe once it becomes nighttime, I'll be able to actually have a low light mode and be able to play with the device at night. However, I was not able to do that, and I had to turn on a bunch of lights anyway for the camera to start scanning things, mostly to be able to figure out where these things were. Basically, you can kind of see where you're driving on the Switch at night with this thing, but the actual AR elements itself do not seem to work right now when scanning for signs or any objects in the road. As for the actual game itself, without the actual device, the game is actually fantastic. I love how the power-ups work. Some of them are a little glitchy, like there is one power-up like the bullet bill, where it obviously kind of drives your car a little bit for you. However, I had some times where it would actually crash my car into some objects that are near the side of the road, and doing that, I would just lose the race because of the automated bullet bill movement. Also, there's two different modes. You can have the slightly guided mode, which helps you, or maybe more younger drivers, kind of stay on the road a little bit easier while also you have control. And then you can completely turn that off, which is actually the default. So any turns or anything you do is completely on your own. The game also features a bunch of unlocks you can do, like you get like different costumes and different cars in game. Nice little feature. They're all free, which, you know, that's how games should be. You shouldn't have to pay for cosmetics, in my opinion. And just overall, the actual gameplay is just good. I really do think that it plays very well like Mario Kart. You can do drifting, and you have all the power-ups there, including the Mega Mushroom, the shells, and the bananas. It's all there, and it actually works just incredibly well, and I loved it. I just don't think it's worth the full retail price right now, and I can see this going on sale similar to how the Labo kits would go on sale later on. But if this ever does go on sale, and you have a child, or you even think this is interesting, I do think it's awesome. I am really curious to see how the multiplayer works, because you can actually have 4 cars at once playing all together in your home, and that just sounds like just the best kind of chaos possible. But I do have a few complaints. And something I noticed right away is on the back of the box, they show a lot of like kind of flat, super flat surfaces like wood or tile, and there's a reason for that. The higher the carpet is, it's gonna start having a little bit of issues just with handling in general. So if you have any areas that are carpeted, which most, I feel, homes are heavily carpeted anyway, there are a chance that you might have some just weird handling issues with this tiny car. Tiny wheels plus long carpet is just gonna inevitably cause issues. Another big complaint I have is the actual record and screenshot function for this title is completely disabled, which really sucks because I wanted to record some fantastic clips and screenshots of my car chasing Peanut or backwards and send to family members and friends, because it just seems really good for that. But due to the fact it's just disabled on the Switch, I can't do that. And I feel like a lot of times that happens to me. A lot of times I couldn't record Labo with holding down the record button. And why, Nintendo? Are you afraid people's houses are going to get doxxed because of Mario Kart Live? I just don't really get why that's a thing. Just one more small complaint. That's not really a real complaint, but just something I wish it had. I wish the car kind of had like a tiny speaker, so when I blow my horn, the horn doesn't only come out of my Switch, but also comes out of the car in general, just for that extra scare factor for my dog, because he enjoyed chasing this thing quite a bit, and having a little horn pop out of the car, or even a Mamma Mia from the Mario, just would have been a nice little thing to have. Anyway, that is Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. Again, a fantastic way for Nintendo to show off their just really innovative ideas for just anything. They did VR with Labo, and it was pretty good. And AR, I think this is more enticing than the Labo VR in a lot of ways. And it's fun. It is fun. It's just not worth the price right now. So if you enjoyed this video, please like it. It took a couple days to make, and your likes and comments really help boost this video to be more popular due to the evil YouTube algorithm. So please do that. Other than that, if you just enjoy a lot of the other content, stick around, click the subscribe button and bell, and you'll be notified of everything I do. VR, AR, or maybe just random crap that I think is interesting. And I think you will too. I don't know. That's it. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you later.